Welcome back, everyone. If you're looking for a pet, look no further. The Harlingen Humane Society has all kinds of cute animals looking for a home. Lucero is our pet of the week today, and we have Frank Quiñones, who is the shelter manager. Frank and Lucero, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us. And
Lucero is a very cute little dog, very interesting name with lots of personality. Tell our viewers about him.
Yeah, well, Lucero is he's a little Schnauzer mix puppy. He's actually kind of close to being a dog already. He's probably about 7 to 8 months old. He might be a little bit older than that. It's kind of hard to tell, but his final teeth are coming in. But he's a really awesome little dog now. He is very active, and he's very happy to be. He's a very social dog, so he's he's happy right now that he's been at the shelter for about a week, and he hasn't really had too much interaction other than with volunteers. But he's definitely enjoying this little trek outside the shelter.
Was he somebody's dog and they gave him up?
Yeah, I think so. He was just turned in kind of like anonymously, and sometimes kind of people do that. They kind of just like let him go and leave it up to somebody else to find him and turn him in. But yeah, basically I think he might have just been a little bit too hyper for whoever had him. And it just takes a little bit of training. You know, they'll get over it. You got to remember that it's a little puppy, and they're going to go through the little, chewing phases. Just make sure you get them some toys so they don't use your hands like that.
So whoever decides to adopt Lucero has to come from maybe a family with kids that can give them a lot of attention, lots of space to run around, because that's what you kind of do with energetic dogs.
Yeah, you could do that. I mean, kids, even, people that don't have families, as long as you got the time to watch them and to exercise them and stuff, he should be all right.
All right.
He's just kind of looking for that, for some companionship here.
And every time that we get into a holiday, I always like to bring up this topic. People wanting to get pets for their loved ones. Maybe you want to get one for your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your spouse, whatever it is. You kind of discourage that unless they come in and actually physically kind of look at the dog with them.
I've talked to a couple of people where they call and they say, I want to get a dog or a cat for my boyfriend or girlfriend, and it's not really a good idea because you don't really know if does your boyfriend really want a dog? What kind of dog does he want? What kind of cat? Do they have time for an animal? That kind of thing. Because basically, whenever we adopt a pet out, we definitely want to make sure that we're not going to see him again.
Absolutely. The goal is to get them adopted and in their forever home, right? So let's go ahead and talk about adoption fees. How much does it cost to adopt Lucero? How much does it cost to adopt cats as well?
It's $100 to adopt him. That pays for his neutering, his rabies vaccine, and microchip, everything we've already done for him. And it's also $75 for cats, and it does the same thing. We want to make sure that we get them spayed or neutered. So that's basically pretty much what you're paying for.
Look at that beautiful little face. It's so hard to resist, Lucero. So where is the Harlingen Humane Society located, and how can people get a hold of you?
We're at 1106 Markowski Avenue.
All right.
And they're in Harlingen, and call us at 425-7297.
Oh gosh, look at those eyes. He's just begging for you to take him home. Adopt Lucero today if you can, and of course we want to encourage all of our viewers to think adoption first. Action 4 Sunrise will return in just a moment with your Consumer Matters. Stay with us.